The sun-bathed lakeside estate in a golden glow as the church bells rang softly that Sunday afternoon. After service, people lingered under the mango trees chatting and laughing. Bella, balancing her Bible and handbag, was about to head home when a stylish young woman bumped into her. "Oh, I'm so sorry." The woman said, flashing a bright smile. "No problem at all," Bella replied warmly. They introduced themselves. The woman's name was Nadia. She had just moved into town and complained about struggling to find affordable accommodation. She looked tired but still carried herself with grace. "I'm staying with a distant cousin," Nadia said, rolling her eyes. "But it's been difficult." Bella, who had always believed in helping others, immediately felt sympathy. "Actually, I have a spare room," Bella said, almost surprising herself. "You can stay with me for a while until you sort yourself out." Nadia's eyes lit up. "Are you serious? You're an angel." They exchanged numbers, and by evening, Bella had given her a copy of The Spare Key. In her heart, Bella felt proud. Kindness was rare these days, and she was determined to keep her door and heart open. If only she knew. The first few weeks felt like a dream. Bella and Nadia quickly became like sisters. They cooked together, danced to Afrobeats in the kitchen, and gossiped about the latest TV shows. One Saturday morning, Bella came home to the delicious aroma of spicy jollof rice filling the air. "You're the best, Nadia," Bella exclaimed, hugging her. Nadia laughed. "You work too hard, Bella. You deserve to be pampered." Even the neighbors adored Nadia. She would help Mrs. Abiola carry groceries, high-five the children who played football on the street, and chat warmly with Mr. Tony, the estate's security guard. But slowly, small things started going missing. At first, Bella noticed her favorite designer perfume had disappeared, then one of her gold earrings went missing. "Elf. I can be so clumsy." One evening, Bella opened her purse to find a few Naira notes gone. She paused, confused. But again, she brushed it off. "Maybe I spent it without remembering." What she didn't know was that the perfect houseguest was slowly planting seeds of chaos. The warning signs became too loud to ignore. One Friday evening, Bella returned from work earlier than usual, eager to rest. As she unlocked the door, loud music poured into the hallway. The smell of smoke and alcohol hit her nose. Inside her apartment, she found strangers sprawled across her couches. Someone was even wearing her house slippers. "Nadia! What is this?" Bella shouted, her voice rising above the music. From the kitchen, Nadia appeared holding a red cup, laughing. "Relax, Bella. It's just a little get-together." Bella's mouth dropped open. "In my house? Without telling me?" Nadia waved it off. "You're too uptight. You need to have some fun." Bella stared at the mess, drinks on her new carpet, cigarette butts in her flower vase, and felt a deep chill. Who were these people? How did she even know they hadn't stolen anything already? That night, for the first time since Nadia moved in, Bella locked her bedroom door before sleeping. Her heart was whispering, something isn't right, but once again, her kindness tied her hands. It all collapsed like a house of cards. The next week, Lakeside Estate buzzed with tension. Mrs. Abiola's expensive wristwatch went missing. Mr. Tony reported suspicious visitors at odd hours. Even the neighborhood salon complained about stolen hair extensions. Everyone was uneasy, and the finger began to point toward Bella's apartment. "I'm sure it's not my friend." Bella defended Nadia, even when her voice shook slightly. But reality slapped harder when police officers stormed the estate early Saturday morning. They came with clear evidence, CCTV footage showing Nadia and her friends sneaking around houses during late-night parties. Bella stood frozen at her doorway as Officer Daniels approached. "Are you Bella?" he asked. "Yes, sir," she replied, her voice almost a whisper. He nodded. "We have reason to believe your houseguest is connected to multiple thefts." In front of everyone, the security guards, the street vendors, curious neighbors, Nadia was handcuffed. Inside Nadia's fancy designer bag, they found several stolen items, including Bella's missing earring. Tears welled up in Bella's eyes as she watched the girl she had called sister led away like a criminal. It felt like a betrayal she would never fully heal from. Days turned into weeks. Bella scrubbed her apartment clean, trying to wipe away the memories, but the silence still screamed at her. The laughter, the shared secrets, the trust, all of it gone like smoke. One evening, she sat in her living room, staring out the window as the orange sun dipped below the estate rooftops. In her lap was her old journal, and she began to write. "Not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. A good heart must wear good eyes. From then on, Bella still welcomed people, but she welcomed them slowly, wisely. She watched character first before giving trust. She locked her gates not just with bolts but with discernment, and throughout Lakeside Estate, people told Bella's story to their children, neighbors, and friends. They would end with the same proverb, whispered like a secret: a house without a gate invites both friends and thieves. Wisdom is the lock that guards the heart.